Good evening, fellas.
Happening.
What's the word? What's the word?
Man, it's been a while. It's been a while since we've been on, man. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yes, sir. Good to see y'all boys, man.
Right,
Just
long while.
Just
Yeah.
North Sports Show, man. We are lots going on, man. We're gonna get into some Final Four, talk a little NBA. Uh, NFL draft is right around the corner,
Yes, sir.
and the girls, man, they've been hooping, man.
A lot going on, man.
Yeah, my Tigers got put out in the Elite Eight,
Oh man,
but it's
Hey.
still go Tigers.
still
For
go
sure, for
Tigers,
sure.
right?
I didn't understand the coaching on that one, man. Van Lift was getting cooked.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't know why they don't make that switch.
But the girls was more interesting than the fellas.
Man, that's what they've been
Always.
saying. That's what they've been saying.
Always.
They've been saying that the girls are more exciting, man.
They play with
Uh,
more passion.
They do, and they made
Yeah.
more money this year.
Right? Right?
Made more money.
Yeah.
Shout
Yeah,
out
yeah.
to women's hoops, women's college hoops. Shout out
Already,
Yes, sir.
man.
Angel Reese.
Yeah. Hey, let's talk about the men first, man.
All right.
So we got our first matchup. We got Crimson Tide and UConn. Nobody saw this coming. I mean, as far as Alabama, but I just can't. I can't take them seriously when it comes to hoops, man. But they're having a crazy season, and they're like, hey, we can hoop too, man. But what do y'all think about these two teams? Like, how do y'all see it playing out?
You
Man, I
go
think
get
the
it,
thing.
Pete.
What's up?
I said you go get it first.
You want me to hop on that thing?
Yeah, go on, make it hot.
I think the thing that intrigues me the most about Alabama, man, is that they're a team full of transfers. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
none of these cats were on the team last year, right? But
Mhm.
they hooping, so maybe that's what's taking the pressure off of them. But I've had UConn, getting to the championship game pretty much all season.
Mhm.
So I do have to say I think this is where Alabama's run is going to end. But I think Alabama will make it a good game. But I think UConn is I think they're poised to repeat. You know what I'm saying? So, uh,
Right.
but it should be a good one. But I still think they'll stretch it out on them boys towards the end of it. They're a second half team, so UConn will usually run away on you in the second half, same way they did in the last game. So
Yeah, I mean, I understand. I mean, UConn's been heavy favored pretty much all season. Um, I think what's separates them from a lot of the other teams is their depth.
mhm.
And Donovan Clingan, I mean, he's long, and he can get up and down the floor, and the guards can hit threes. I mean, I was
And
actually
they play good defense.
they play good defense, yeah, and their matchup with Illinois, I mean Illinois was hot too, and I don't know, it just looked like Illinois got cold, and they couldn't handle UConn's defense and depth. I mean, that dude, what was his name? Shannon Jr. Like he was. I mean, he was killing. He was balling, and then in this game, he went 2 for 12, and then nobody else showed up either. So, but
Well, I mean, I think that's a testament to UConn, right? Like the first half of that game,
yeah,
they were able to hang with them, right?
right.
But when that second half came, what they go on like a 30-0 run,
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
so they stretched out on them, and I
yeah,
think that's the thing that UConn can do that the other teams in the championship or
right.
in the Final Four can't do, right?
Yeah,
They're the ones that sustain these long 20-point, 30-point runs to really put
right,
teams away. And I
right,
think if you don't have a plan against that, a way to stop those runs, you're not going to be able to stay in the game with UConn.
right.
Mm.
What's your take on Bama? Like, what is it that makes them special? I mean, I know
Their
that
offense.
Mark Sears is, he's very solid, and he hits clutch 3 pointers, and that kid Nelson, he's pretty long too, but like No, I mean I don't think nobody saw Bama
But
accusing about them.
Right Shell has to get cleared. I mean,
Mhm.
Right Shell, is a good 3-point shooter. He has to get cleared for this game. The reports are he still hasn't gotten cleared. So, with that being said, I mean, this Alabama offense is what it is at
Right.
the end of the day. But
Mhm.
since y'all gave y'all take, just like their football team made the Final Four,
Yeah.
uh, playoffs. This team made the Final Four, and I think that's where the rubber meets the road. It's going to be a wrap. I
Right.
like UConn in this one.
Okay.
Traditionally, I like UConn.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, I think UConn is the heavy favorite, and like I said, they've been showing that all season. And then what I've seen from Bama, I think it'll be a good game, but I got UConn taking it. And shout out to Dre Lindell. Bama can keep up with them, but they can't stop a cold. So I guess their defense.
Oh man, not good.
I think
Yeah.
Bama's only chance is if Klingman gets in foul trouble, right?
Okay. Right.
Because then they have that wide open space to the lane. I mean, yeah, they still got length and everything, but the way Klingman holds down that paint and it just intimidates every shot out there. Um,
Right.
that's the anchor to me
Yeah.
for UConn's defense. That's how those runs get started, So,
Hmm.
um, but that's Alabama's only option, and I think that's what Tennessee was ultimately trying to do too.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
UConn just was the better team, better coach team, and better, more skilled, and played as a unit, and that's what ultimately ran out on them boys. So.
Right.
Just like the girls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So I got the score. I got UConn 80-76. So
Who's gonna be that many points scored, Juice?
yeah. Yeah. We shall see. But
Yeah.
but
I didn't really
Draylen.
put a number on it, as far
Oh,
as like
okay.
what I thought the game was going to be. But if I had to, I just think the UConn they'll win by 13. I don't know what the final score will be, but I think they'll win by 13.
Okay.
He ain't holding no punches. He said 13. Well, you
Right.
know
Right.
what, Big E? I'm gonna piggyback off that. Give me UConn by 15.
Okay. All right. Draylen also says has to be a lid on the rim for UConn in order for Bama to win. So yeah, it's
True
gonna
that.
come down to shooting. So
Yeah.
next matchup. So we got Purdue and the Wolfpack. NC
Hey,
State, man.
I love the kid from the Wolfpack.
Burns.
Burns, love him, man.
Love him, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The kid brings energy to the squad. Now, I told y'all, I've been, with my situation dealing with it, sparingly watching this tournament. But this is one team I've watched is North Carolina State because I seen something talking about him. I'm like, well, let me check this kid out. Burns, big body, energy. There's not an NBA player he reminds me of, or a player in college basketball past that might maybe track the trailer, but not really. This kid gets it done. They love him. They love. There you go, right there. That's him. They love him.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, fellas. When was that title game? Oh, not sure if it was a title game. It was NC State and Houston.
I think that was a
Not
title
mine.
game. I think it was a title game, wasn't it, Big E?
In the '83.
In the '83,
Yeah.
wasn't that the national championship?
Yeah.
I like NC State over Purdue in this one. I like it. I like NC State
Okay.
by 5. Let me get NC State by 5.
What you got on it, Big E?
I mean, I can see it, right? I wasn't a believer in Purdue really from the beginning, from giddy up. I thought they'd make the Final Four for sure, but as far as them actually winning the chip, I mean, they gave us 2 first round exits back to back, So this I did have them in the Final Four because I felt like this was going to be their rite of passage. But I do feel like this could potentially be where it all ends. And I think NC State is that team that could potentially pull it off. Burns is tough. He's a tough matchup. I think he can get what's his name, Edey, in foul trouble pretty quickly, just because of how elusive he is with his feet and how he's able to move.
And he's slippery.
That's what I'm saying. He's slippery.
For a big fella, he's very slippery.
His game reminds me of a little bit of Zebo. You know what I mean? Or
that's it. That's it. Right
Zebo is exactly who he reminds me of. But I can also see some of his post moves kind of remind me of the old Big Oliver Miller too. You know what I mean, from back in the day. So I like what I see out of him, man. I think the team rallies around his energy and effort. So as long as he comes to play, I think NC State can make it a game and pull it out in the stretch. So I like the 5 points. I'm gonna piggyback that and say 5. I'm gonna stay there with you.
Hey, it was hard putting the Blue Devils out. It was hard, but they got it done. They got
them twice too. They got them twice.
Burns made big shots down the stretch late
and free throws.
They couldn't do nothing with it.
Yep.
And I don't know what happened to the Duke defense. It was like, hello, I see you pressing, but this guy, I don't know what that was. It would have never happened with Coach K.
No, it wouldn't have. They would have been way more disciplined on defense not to let that happen.
It was. I would say Big E in that last 5-4 minutes, maybe even that whole the end of that second period. It was like y'all giving up easy buckets. Y'all doing too much, but y'all let this man roll, and they were making the extra pass.
Yeah,
NC State was making the extra pass to get done.
You know what, guys? I'm gonna go ahead and talk about these Purdue Boilermakers, man. I know Zach Edey. He'll probably be an NBA bust. He might be, but
he might be. He gonna be out.
But from what I've seen in this tournament, like there's times where he looks like he's unstoppable. Like he can't be moved down down low, and requires double teams. And I know Burns is a big guy, but I feel like Edey his length will be able to match with Burns, and I think it'll be tougher than the matchup will be pretty even. And the only reason I'm giving Purdue the edge in this game because if they try and double Edey, then he's got snipers all around him, and I feel like Purdue has better shooters than NC State. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with Purdue in the win.
But Juice, there's one thing about a big man and all big men, especially this guy.
Right.
I'm not gonna turn this to a race issue. Just gotta move him off his spot. Don't let him get deep on him.
Right.
I think Burns could do that. He got that wide. Now he don't have the length, but he got the wideness, and I think he can get him off his spot.
You think so?
And make him work.
And he's deceptively quick.
Exactly.
Okay.
He's deceptively quick, and I think he's going to struggle with trying to. I see him getting in foul trouble early against Burns. I can see him picking up 2 quick fouls easy, and then that's just going to throw him out of rhythm for the game. And that's really how you attack them. And make them shooters have to shoot, right? You're gonna have to get hot to beat us.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
well, we shall see, man. I got Purdue winning 76-69.
By 7? Okay, Juice.
That ain't bad. I see it.
We see you, baby.
All right. Hey, I say we this is a perfect segue to talk about the women, man.
Now I want to talk about the women. Angel ain't in it anymore.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, man.
The Bayou Barbie ain't in it. I'm mad. I'm a girl right there on the right.
Future's bright, man, in girls college basketball. I mean, I know, you think about players from the past, or recent past, the Maya Moores, the Candace Parkers, the Diana Taurasi, Sue Bird.
Yep.
I mean, I don't. Why does it feel like this year's, especially like, why does it feel like the women's game is so much more exciting, and why does it seem like it's getting more buzz than years before? Am I
Well,
tripping, or
no.
is it just social media? Like, what do y'all think it
You're
is?
not tripping, Juice. You have the Caitlin Clark and you have the Angel Reese.
Right.
And not only that, the girls that they play, I'm trying to think of some of the girls, other girls on LSU and Iowa and on UConn and whatnot. You have girls that are balling.
Hmm.
They're not just showing up and flaming out. They are balling, literally. And it's so much passion involved. You see the flare-ups during the game and whatnot. Oh, see, like Dre says, Juju.
Yeah.
You see the passion of basketball. And this is what Naismith, when he put this game together, this is what he envisioned.
Right. Right.
Yeah, 100%, man. I mean, this has been a phenomenal year. Well, the last 2 years have been really phenomenal, and they've had stars to build it around, right? It kind of
Mhm.
reminds me of where the NBA was at when Bird and Magic were first coming in,
Mhm.
right?
Already.
With Caitlin and Angel Reese.
Mhm.
So even though they have Angel Reese slated as a top 10 pick, not like a 1 or 2, I don't think it matters, because right now what we're seeing this surgence of women that can really, really hoop. And I'm not saying that the women in the past couldn't hoop, but
Mhm.
it's like you're seeing this the same way the NBA game has evolved. We've seen the women's game start to evolve
Yeah.
from a shooting aspect, right?
Mhm.
They've always played with this type of heart and this type of passion, but now you're seeing the spacing of the floor being different because they're able to pull up from 30 just like the men can, right?
Mhm.
So it's just the skill level, the talent, the IQ. It's just been great for the game, and I think this is it's they've all been competitive games. Everybody's competing hard,
Mhm.
Um, so I think it's just natural for people to gravitate to something that's so where you can see it, right? And
Competitive.
I think that's what happened. We put a lot more eyes on it via social media, and actually the NIL has helped tremendously too, because they're going to put money behind some of these female athletes as well, and that's going to get more eyes and attention on them. And that's why you have the Caitlin Clarks, where there's probably been people that can shoot, I wouldn't say as good, but damn near, that's played in college basketball.
Mhm.
Um, but I think it's the combination and the grit and the work ethic and the grind that these ladies have put in to really
Mhm.
perfect their craft. That's now just what we're seeing just come into face value. So it's
Yeah.
an awesome time for women's basketball, man. I love it, and I hope that puts more eyes on the WNBA if they're able to just piggyback off of this.
I
Well,
Which I hope they do.
yeah. So Caitlin Clark has just taken the basketball world by storm.
hold
And
on. Time out. No, she haven't. That's Angel Reese.
okay, whatever, man.
Go
So let
Tigers.
me let me ask you guys this. So how do y'all see Caitlin's game translating in the next level? Like, I mean, I've heard people say she's the best, like, pure
I,
basketball player ever. Like, where do y'all see? How do y'all see her game translating?
I could see her like a Sue Bird or whatnot. I could see her on the next level, balling. She young, gifted, and talented, just like Angel.
Mhm.
Angel, working the post and whatnot, feeding inside Juju. All these girls.
Mhm.
I think this is when the NFL had the 83 class of quarterbacks
Mhm.
that came in. You had the Elway, the Marinos, Blacklead. You had all that in 83. It was a plethora of quarterbacks. I think this is the WNBA's time. You have all
Okay.
this talent. Angel just declared for the draft. and a host of other girls declared for the draft. I think the WNBA, like Big E said, this is their Magic and Bird. I think this is what puts them to the next level. To the next level. Because everybody enjoyed watching them in college.
Right.
So, of course, just like Magic and Bird, we want to see what they're going to do on the NBA level. Now, what would be funny if Angel went to the Sparks? Now, see, this is my ignorance. Does Boston have a women's team?
No.
They have there's a Connecticut team, I think.
Okay. So Angel go to the Sparks for some kind of way, get to the Sparks, and Clark gets to Connecticut. Here we go again, y'all. Here we go again.
Yeah,
and
right.
Big E, you are absolutely right. This is going to transcend the WNBA. And I want everybody to remember April 5th, 2024, when Big E said this. I agree with you because you have some bona fide ballers coming up in this WNBA draft. Bona fide. And I think the game needs an influx of youth, of new players.
Right.
Not that old stuff. I mean, they're not old, but an influx of these players to get this league over that hump.
Right.
And people forget how long it took the NBA to jump off, right? They went on what, about a 30-year stretch?
Oh, yeah.
Before it really literally took Magic and Bird to really take it to that next level. And I think we might be seeing something similar with the WNBA now, with Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark going in.
Right.
And don't forget about Juju. She in that.
What? No, Juju's a freshman, so she's got 2 more years, I think, before she can come out.
But what I'm saying is they'll put in a 2 or a 2 or 1, and then she'll be right around the bend.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. College basketball is in great hands. Women's college basketball is in great hands.
Yeah.
And let's thank the NIL for that.
Yeah.
Right.
Have to.
Yeah. Draylon Dell chimed in. He says it's more of a variety of teams as far as the competition goes, instead of it being just UConn, Tennessee in the past. Totally agree with that.
Yeah.
And then he also says, let's see, in order for the WNBA to make some noise, it can't just be the Aces dominating. There has to be a balance, and I think this new generation has the potential to do so. Yeah, man, I totally agree with all of that. So do you think moving forward, do you think so? The way that the men's game has been for decades now, where you got all the one and dones, and making it to where from year to year we don't know who's on these teams. We don't know who's good or not. Do you think moving forward will the girls' college game keep this momentum? Will it surpass the men's game moving forward, or what?
I don't think it'll surpass the men's game. What I think it'll make it competitive with the men's game. The NIL is a big thing. Now we're not gonna see these one and dones. It's even on the football level. It's guys making more money on these NIL deals than on a rookie deal. And common sense tell you I can get my education, I can pay for my school. Then I can move on to the NFL and see what that is. So it'll make college sports better as a whole. It'll make it better. Whether it's basketball, football, baseball, that's different. But because baseball,
definitely basketball and football, sure.
But mainly those two, Biggie.
Totally.
I agree 100%. I agree 100%, and it's a good time too because the March Madness for the women's has been phenomenal, right? And the WNBA is not far away. They do the draft right after, right? And then they go into the season. By end of May, they're into the season. So if these sponsors that are giving out these NIL deals are smart, they carry that on into the WNBA, and they could start really helping the WNBA grow itself from there. So that's what I think is going to happen, and I'm all for it.
Okay. Yeah, Draylon Dell says men's college basketball has to get away from the one and done. I've never liked that.
Me neither.
Same here, man. And he also says, I also don't like the transfer portal on basketball
I
or
love it.
football.
I love it.
Nah, I kind of like it.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the transfer portal, man. I think it's balance. It's what's balancing out college football and college basketball, right?
Exactly.
It's giving these other teams that may not have had the opportunity to compete a chance to compete.
Amen.
Because they're getting the talent. So
right on.
Yeah, already.
That's true, Big E. That's fact.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all want to talk a little football, NFL draft?
Y'all know I love football. That's what the Don is here for. I love football. I love it.
Yes, sir.
Love it. Been following.
Yeah, man. So the NFL draft, man, is fast approaching, man. Let's see. I mean, it's always exciting. You know what I'm saying? We always look forward to it. So this is the lineup for the each team and their what pick they have. Let's talk about our team, our favorite teams, and where should we draft? Yeah, where should we draft, man? Let's go and start with you, Greasy. Your Raiders, man. Where?
Well, let's just go down this list and hammer it out with needs and because now rumors are JJ McCarthy from Michigan might be the second quarterback taken behind Caleb Williams.
Okay.
So let's start with these Chicago Bears, y'all. and we're going to give a quick take because it's 32 teams. The Bears, my thing is this with the Bears. Oh, no, my bad. They traded Justin Fields, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he in Pittsburgh. The Bears will draft, even though he said he don't want to be there, they will draft Caleb Williams.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to look like the Baltimore Colts in 83.
Okay. Oh, man.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's Caleb Williams a bust now. They got rid of Fields. What else are you going to do? He's the number one QB prospect in it. If they fool around and they take somebody else, like they did do a bonehead, another Mitch Trubisky type scenario.
I think the Bears gonna mess around. They're gonna shock. They're gonna either take May or they're gonna take McCarthy first round.
Wow, you really think so?
Oh yeah. I mean,
that'll shake up the whole draft if they did that.
I think it's gonna happen.
For real.
It's the Bears.
It's the Bears, man.
Yeah, they're notorious for tricking it off.
Now the Commanders is reports working out a trade with the Raiders, so the Raiders can move up to number 2.
Okay.
The Commanders, it's more than a quarterback. They need a quarterback. They traded away their number one guy, the receiver. They need a running back. They need a D-line. But I guess you got to start with a quarterback. But me personally, I would give Gordon Howe one more run. He won that. They got to build them trenches first. But I don't know. It's
Sam Howell?
Yeah, Sam.
I thought they cut him or traded him. He's not there.
Him to Seattle.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. They need more than a quarterback. If they get any rookie quarterback, he gonna stink the joint up. Because there's nothing there. He gonna stink it up.
Drake,
I don't give a damn. You go back, you can get a Peyton Manning, a Dan Marino. He gonna stink that joint up. There's nothing there to work with.
Right.
That's why I can see him trading back.
And Carolina found that out firsthand last season.
Yeah, Draylon Dell said Commanders need a whole new organization. Name included.
Agreed. That's a grease fire.
Well, they got new ownership, so that's where it starts. So,
Right? In Magic on part owner or something,
yeah,
right?
he's a part owner.
Okay.
The
All right.
Patriots.
Yeah.
Still
Patriots,
talking this
man.
quarterback.
They need a
I
quarterback.
ain't never known the Patriots to draft a black quarterback, whether it's Jaden Daniels, whoever. It ain't happening this year. Them folks are white out that way. A black quarterback in New England like a Cam Newton or what's his name?
Jacoby Brissett.
Brissett ain't happening, Captain. They damn sure ain't drafting one. Period. Period. Saying what I said.
even
Y'all
with
got
a,
a collar with it, come get on the show with it.
even with a black coach.
Man,
think
that
that's all
brother,
one
man, that
reason
brother
why
got
they
his hands tied. We ain't about to play these games out here.
Yeah.
Kraft and the GM and them other white boys, they gonna make all the decisions.
Just like you said at the end of the last season, you said the Patriots were going to go back to
Being
being the Patriots, being from like the 80s. They're going to be
80s, 70s,
Yeah.
all that.
Mm-hmm.
Draylon Dell said Mayo may change the culture and grab Daniels. I don't see that happening.
Stop.
Yeah, I can't see it happening.
Kraft
It's
ain't
all
gonna
about politics.
Kraft ain't gonna let that happen. We saw what happened to Cam Newton when he was with them.
Daniels don't look like the rest of the people up there in the Northeast. Brady did.
Man.
Bledsoe did.
Right.
Tony Eason did. Steve Grogan did. Tommy Hodson did. I'm gonna go on and on. I can't stop, baby. They all look like the people of that reach. But I be damned. Remember they drafted Rohan Davey from LSU.
Oh yeah. I remember him.
His ass didn't get a shot, did he? Thank you. I'm done.
Nah.
Oh man.
Hey,
Yeah, I don't see it happening either. I'd be real surprised if it does.
Yeah.
Hey, the Chargers, man, look at here.
Harbaugh. Who's Harbaugh gonna go after? First pick.
Well, you know you ain't get McCarthy. I don't care what y'all say. I like that Michigan running back.
Oh, Blake Corum?
Now he can slide to the second, but with the Chargers, they need to work on their D line.
Yeah.
Them linebackers get that situated. And the receivers, please. You know what? That's a division rival. Y'all keep what y'all got. Keep on making bad choices. Marvin Harrison Jr. ain't happening, Cap.
Not in LA.
I think he's gonna fall to the Falcons. But that would be nice. But y'all know what? The Commanders or the Bears could make a Marvin Harrison Jr. I'm telling y'all, Jay Daniels ain't going that high. They talking about he's too small to do 6'4", 6'5", 200 some pounds.
Right.
But yeah, okay, Dre. I can see Marvin. But Dre, they're gonna roast some damn Chiefs up. They're gonna roast some Chiefs up. Y'all know, y'all in the same division with us.
I don't know. I have a feeling the Chargers are gonna go. They're gonna go defense because what's his name? Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack is he's still there, but he's got a lot of miles on his body.
And
Bosa can't stay healthy. Yeah.
Derwin James is safety, can't stay
I see them going defense, but we'll see.
Me too.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they did, but if they don't go defense, I think they definitely go wide receiver for sure.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Because
the Giants, we ain't gonna talk about that because what Daniel Jones committed was a crime. All he needed was a ski mask and a gun. I don't know who his agent is. That's a joke. No more Saquon with the Eagles. The Giants, the best bet for the Giants is to trade back and get some picks to build that roster up. Same thing with the Commanders and Patriots. Trade back, build that roster up. Right. Another grease fire. Another grease fire. I can't make this up, y'all. Y'all know I can't make this up. Dre said
We ready. We prepared for a three-peat. Okay. Hey, I wouldn't put it past them. I wouldn't put it past them.
You're gonna lose. But
Right. Yeah.
what y'all got on the Giants?
Man, I don't know, man. They need a quarterback for sure.
But they just got Daniel Jones not too long ago, so
yeah. But I've been hearing that they might need to move on from Daniel Jones. I think they've seen enough of him already.
Hey Dre, I don't give a damn. They do have an O-line. Man, that's Daniel Jones.
Hey,
No,
he
he's
short
right,
enough
though.
to me from $40 million.
The Cowboys gonna sweep their ass again. It don't even matter. Cowboys, they gonna get swept again by. They'll split with the Redskins though.
You still calling them skins? Golly, man.
That's still, man. Hey, right? They number 2. We way down the list.
Go on, man.
How y'all see the Titans? No Derrick Henry. I guess they're gonna let the kid the second year from Kentucky get the reins. I'm still with my boy, the brother. I was banking on him, but they're gonna just skip on him and give him a job.
I think the Titans are gonna be one of the worst teams in the division.
They will. They will.
I think they'll be competitive.
You think so?
Yeah, because
I know
they got
Ridley.
They got Ridley at wide receiver now. They got D-Hop at wide receiver.
They got both of them. They got both of them?
They got Pollard in the backfield.
Okay.
You know, so they've been making some moves in free agency to where I think they might be formidable. You know, they might not win the division. I think the Texans have made the most moves to win the division.
Yeah.
And Jacksonville is going to be tough.
Right.
I don't think Indianapolis is going to make any noise. I think they're still a couple of years away. But
you didn't even mention Indy, but okay.
We going down the order. But I'm just going about the conference. You know, so I think Tennessee. I think they go defense here. Try to shore up that defense.
Yeah.
Maybe a nice edge rusher or a middle linebacker or something like that. Or they'll go offensive line. One of those two is what I think they'll do. Because I think they built enough as far as weapons are concerned in free agency. So
okay. Dre Lindell says Levis is a nice QB. I think he's going to be a problem. I was actually surprised. I thought Levis was going to be a bust.
I didn't put it on him. He okay thus far.
Okay. He's got an arm for sure, but
now this next team, y'all, I'm gonna stay on their neck all season long. Shout outs to Kirk Cousins' agent. I don't know his name. He keep getting these deals, but Kirk Cousins, I'm gonna stay on your neck all season long, bro.
Yeah,
all season long. Because let me tell you something. Falcons, it don't matter. I said this last year. They ain't gonna do nothing. It's all about the Saints. The Panthers, y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Like I said last year, no. It's about the Bucks and the Saints.
Right.
Did the Bucks get Mayfield back or no?
Yeah.
They got Mayfield back. Okay. Bucks and Saints again. I don't give a damn what the Falcons do. Y'all can go draft It don't matter. Y'all go draft Willie Beeman. It don't matter. I don't give a damn. Y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all the Falcons.
Oh man.
Y'all the Falcons.
Yeah, man. I don't know what to say about the Dirty Birds, man. They've got some nice pieces on offense with a young Bijan Robinson and the tight end. What's the tight end's name?
Pitts.
Pitts, yeah. And then
they got
nice Drake London, the receiver.
Yeah.
But the defense, man, the defense has been bad for years. And
you want me to say it, Juice? You want me to say it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Trash.
There you go.
That's what that is.
That's what that is. Trash. Okay.
Come on, Biggie. Trash.
Yeah.
Y'all know what that is.
No, man. I've never been able to trust Kirk Cousins, but he get a bag everywhere he goes. So,
and why is that, Big E?
It's his agent.
He's got a phenomenal agent. Phenomenal agent.
Right.
Everywhere he go,
he getting paid, man. Golly.
And he's been marginal at best.
Yeah.
He's a stat stuffer. He's one of those traditional stat stuffer quarterbacks, right?
Yup.
Right.
He's Matt Schaub 2.0.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh man.
oh Lord, he said, man,
Man,
Shaw.
Shaw.
Matt Schaub 2.0. Matt Schaub
Yeah, I
is
remember
a
him.
stat stuffer.
Yeah.
He
You know
went in the
what I
archives to get that thing. God damn.
And
Early
look
2000s.
where he ends up at. He ends up in
Yeah.
Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
boy.
we gonna see what he ends up being.
Yeah.
But I mean, to get 100 million, 105 million guaranteed coming off a torn Achilles at the age of 35, man.
Yeah.
If I'm an NFL player, I'm trying to get to his agent ASAP. I need him in my life.
ASAP. Hey, dude, my agent, you
Yeah.
fired.
Yeah.
You fired.
Five. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody get Kirk Cousins' agent on the phone.
For real.
Fellas, are we gonna get all through 32 teams, man? We're just at number 9, Bears again.
Man, that's the Bears. We ain't-
Yeah. Who's gonna be their next pick? What do y'all think?
It's the like
It don't
they
matter.
said
It
last
don't matter.
week,
It's the Bears.
the whole culture is bad. It don't
Yeah.
even.
Throw
It don't
the whole
matter.
culture away.
Yeah. What about the Jets at 10?
They ain't getting no
Man.
quarterback.
It's the same thing.
Same
I
thing.
don't really know what they need. Man, it's the Jets.
Their defense is gonna be good.
Yeah.
It's all gonna depend on if Aaron Rodgers is able to play or not.
Yeah.
But I don't think they have a succession plan if he's
Hey.
not there as of right now. So we're gonna have to see what happens.
The last mock draft I heard about the Jets. They said the tight end from Georgia.
Oh
Brock
yeah, that'll
Bowers.
work. That's what they need.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They need some help on offense.
Yeah.
I think their
All right.
defense is stout.
Yeah. Totally agree. Vikings.
Michael Penix Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
or
sense.
Bo Nix.
That makes
No,
that makes
I like
my bad.
Penix.
Oh, the Vikings love black quarterbacks from Cunningham to Moon. They love them.
Right.
And they love scramblers from Fran Tarkenton all the way down. Michael Penix Jr.
Yeah.
Hey, him not being able to move, is that a concern? Penix
Nah.
Jr.? No.
He can move
Okay.
though. That's what's
can
the
move?
misconception. He can move.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He
All right.
ran I think a 4.5, 4.6 40.
Or they're going to get Ward from Washington State.
Okay. Draylon Dell says, I think the Raiders take Penix. Would you take
Hell
Penix?
no. Hell no.
What
Hell
are the
nah.
Raiders gonna do, Greasy?
I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you one thing with the Raiders. If we can't get Jaden Daniels, we'll hold out on the quarterback and deal with what we got, and we're gonna get a Shador.
Okay.
We'll get Shador.
Your boy talking about he like Bo Nix.
Yeah.
Well, the Broncos,
Yeah,
that's
like-
another organization.
Yeah.
Did y'all see how they treated Russell Wilson? They love the white boys. Give them
Yeah.
Knicks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
see that. Okay. What about not Dre, Greasy. Your Raiders. Who should they get?
The
Who should
Raiders
they
are gonna give away this year's first round pick,
Okay.
next year's first round pick, swap with the Commanders and get Jaden Daniels. Ball game.
Okay. All right.
Ball game. You heard it here first. The
All
Just Noise Sports Show, damn it.
Okay. All right. Saints, where are they going? Who are they going after?
They need a receiver. They need defense.
Yeah.
They need a receiver. They need a quarterback they can groom. Now I
Yeah.
can see a Ward or maybe a JJ McCarthy going to New Orleans.
Yeah, some of their best players on defense are getting long in the tooth. What's the guy's name? The defensive end? Cameron Jordan. He's been there a long time. Demario Davis, the linebacker, he's in his 30s. So,
And if y'all go back and check my Facebook, I said Demario Davis from Arkansas State will be proven in the NFL, and he was the best linebacker in that draft. He's still in the NFL with them other boys that was drafted in linebacker in that draft.
okay,
Go back, check. I got receipts. I keep receipts.
already. Hey, what about Colts? 15 Colts,
Colts, best available.
best available. Okay.
What else
Yeah.
left?
They need to give some support for Richardson.
Yeah, O-line.
O-line and maybe some weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd probably go O-line there.
Yeah, go O-line.
O-line or wide receiver.
Wide receiver. Okay. 16, Seattle.
I want to say a quarterback.
They just
Yeah.
picked up Sam Howell though, so they're probably gonna give him
Oh
some
Lord,
time to
that ain't
grow.
gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that means Geno job in jeopardy.
Yeah,
Right.
they're gonna compete.
I think the Seahawks are gonna be a wash. New system, new everything. Pete Carroll out of there. It's hard to
Yeah.
replace filling them shoes. They're gonna struggle.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 17, Jacksonville.
Damn. I would say if I'm Jacksonville, I would trade back. I get something in that secondary or linebacker
Yeah.
or D line. I'm going defense, Jacksonville. I'm going defense.
Wow. I agree. The offense is pretty good. So yeah.
Well, they got to replace Ridley too, though.
Okay.
Oh,
So they might consider a receiver there as well.
Okay.
Since the draft is so receiver heavy,
Yeah.
I can see I can really see this draft going just as many receivers off the board as quarterbacks in the first round.
agreed.
Okay. All right.
See that, Biggie?
Do you think Marvin Harrison Jr. will still be there, or is he going to be
I think he's going in top 10.
top 10?
If
Okay.
he falls anywhere, it'll be like 15 to Indianapolis.
I think Harrison Jr. is going to the Cardinals.
And
I think so too.
that would be perfect. Him going to where his dad played. Wow. Okay. 18, Bengals. I say O-line.
O-line.
Yeah.
They got
O-line. Yep.
just go all O-line. Just go all out.
Got O-line. Okay. All right. Let's see. Rams. I say defense. They need to replace Aaron Donald retired.
I agree.
I like Sweat there from Texas.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh. I agree with you, Big E. I know you're a UT guy, but I agree with you.
I think this is going to be the best year for UT in the first round in a minute.
Okay.
I agree with you.
All right.
I think they're going to have 3 or 4 go off the board in the first round.
All right. My boys are up at 20, man.
Receiver. Please get a damn receiver.
Oh,
Get
man.
one more receiver. They don't need nothing on defense. A receiver.
Yeah. Or offensive line, man. The offensive line.
Man,
The
Russ
offensive
will
line.
be cooking this year.
I hope you're right, man. But yeah, I still think they need some protection. So
I know what the next pick
I definitely
needs.
go with O-line.
I know damn well what the next pick need. They ain't even know
The
defense.
Dolphins. Yeah.
They spend the whole damn draft on deep. They can't tackle.
Yeah.
They can't get to the point of attack. They got bad angles. Too many damn injuries. Just go all defense. It don't matter. Just go all defense.
Yeah. All right. 22 Eagles. I say defense too.
Yeah.
I say defense. Yeah.
They're gonna have to replace Jason on that old line.
Oh, the line. Yeah.
Yeah, they do need a center.
Okay. All right. Vikings are at 23. We don't care. We won't care about the Vikings, right?
Man, the Vikings gonna Viking.
Yeah.
They need to go offense. Get a running back.
Right. Yeah.
All right, they picked.
Well, they picked up Johnson from Green Bay.
Oh no.
Aaron Jones.
Jones, yeah, Aaron Jones.
Yeah,
Jones.
Yeah.
Okay, so they don't need that. Yeah, defense. Go defense.
Yeah. Okay. Your boys, Big E.
Man,
Cowboys.
I don't know what to say about my
They need a
Cowboys.
tight end.
No, I like what we have. Tight end. I think he was balling. I think we got something to build on with our tight end that we got right now.
Who your tight
I
end?
think. Well, we just drafted 3 of them. We got I'm drawing a blank on his name, but he's on my screensaver. What is it?
Well, hell, he drafted another one. I mean,
if there's we're going best available for sure.
Or the running back from Michigan. Since you lost.
What I'd like to see is the running back from Michigan. I wouldn't mind another receiver there, as far as because we're losing Gallup You know, we lost Pollard. We're losing a lot of weapons on offense. So
What about like we have some technical difficulties with Big E. I was gonna tell Big E he probably needs I would say an inside linebacker.
Yeah. Yeah, because what's his
Something
name
like-
always banged up.
Yeah, and Van Der Esch retired, so
Yeah.
yeah.
The Packers. Special teams.
Special teams. Okay. All right, I'll take that. Special teams. Tampa Bay.
Um, that's another team that need to trade back. They need to get some bodies on defense. They need
Okay. Yeah, they're
to
getting
damn injuries.
yeah, they're getting pretty old up there too, up front.
Too many.
Yeah.
my
Big
bad,
Blake.
fellas.
Okay. All right. So what were you saying?
I was just
Go back
saying
to
that I think we need some weapons on offense. I'd like to get the running back from Michigan there,
Okay.
or I'd like to get wide receiver.
Okay.
Thinking maybe Mitchell from Texas.
Okay.
I like him at that spot, or O line. So any three of those, I'd be happy with. We need a linebacker, but we do got Overshown coming back, who's supposed to be kind of the heir apparent in that linebacker core.
Okay.
So, and I think with the addition of Kendricks, we'll probably wait a little bit to pull a linebacker.
Oh, y'all got him too? Kendricks?
Yeah, we got Kendricks as well.
Okay.
So I think we'll probably wait unless there's a linebacker that's on our draft board that's available at that spot that we just really are in love with, and the pick that we were gonna do is not there.
All right.
That's when I see us taking it. But I think we got running back, O-line, and wide receiver before we draft a linebacker.
Okay.
Yeah, the best linebacker comes out next season.
Yeah.
Next season. Your boy, what's his name?
Dang. I can't think of his name.
LSU.
But
LSU.
yeah, he come out next. Best linebacker, man.
I can't get his name, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He's better than number 11 for the Cowboys. He a more closer apparent to Lawrence Taylor.
Those are big shoes, man.
I know.
Yeah.
Very big.
All right. Hey, we're almost there. I'm almost at the end. Buffalo.
Woo!
They need a receiver now.
They need a receiver now. Yep.
Yeah.
They need defense too, though. They lost a lot of dudes on defense too.
Yeah, they did.
The safeties are gone. That corner,
Pass rush.
the corner from LSU is gone. Yeah.
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 They got quite a bit that they need.
Yeah.
And what I'm excited to see is now it's all on Josh Allen. So what you gonna do with it?
What
you
you
know
gonna
what I
do?
mean?
Is either put up or shut up at this point.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Lions 29.
Special team.
Special teams.
That's my go-to.
Yeah.
I mean, because the Lions, they got a good team.
They're
just,
solid.
They just need to hold what they got and
What
build.
they got. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Totally agree. Baltimore.
Same. I kind of feel the same about Baltimore as I do about Detroit.
For everybody that's crying about Lamar need help, get Lamar some help. Get him a running back, a receiver, get him some help. Because real quarterbacks don't need help. CJ Stroud.
He just
Joe
got Diggs. What you
Montana.
talking about?
Dan
And Joe
Marino.
Mixon.
Right.
They don't need no help.
Yeah.
But they just picked up Diggs and Joe Mixon. Look like help coming to me.
Now, Joe Mixon with the Texans.
Yeah. They both with
You
the
said
Texans.
CJ Stroud.
Oh, well, that's different because he showed what he can do with two rookie receivers. So he's rewarded with,
Yeah.
hey, we're going to get you a run game and we're going to get somebody that you drop some dimes. But they needed that depth at receiver. They needed that. They needed that.
I agree.
I think Diggs is gonna be upset a lot because he's not getting his touches.
Yeah, diva. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think he's going in thinking he's gonna be the man, And no, it's a prove it year now that they've done away with the last 3 years of his contract and just gave him the money up front. So it's really going to be how it plays out with him there. Like CJ is going to be good no matter what. He's got weapons. He's going to use those. But I think it's going to be a situation where you're going to have to keep an eye on Diggs, because the last thing you want is for him to start demanding the ball from a rookie who just got off the season that CJ Stroud had, and he's going into the second year. You know, that's not what CJ Stroud needs going forward. He's one of those that can survive without a number one. Right?
Totally agree. Totally agree. All right, 2 more. San Francisco.
Touchdown 49ers. 49ers need to rebuild that D-line. They lost too much.
Okay.
Losing Armstead was huge.
Yep.
I think they need more secondary help too.
Okay. Right.
So that's probably where I'd go.
Okay.
It also depends on what happens with Ayuk too. If Ayuk goes, they might look at a receiver as well. But
I saw
just
something about Ayuk being traded, but I didn't click on it and look into it.
I don't know if it's been finalized, but he's been rumored to a couple of teams.
I thought the
Steelers
Steelers got him.
Ayuk said he want to be a Raider.
Brandon Ayuk.
No, that was one of the rumors. Is that
that was a rumor? Okay.
It was going to be Steelers, Pittsburgh,
Raiders.
I'm sorry, the Raiders and Pittsburgh.
Okay. All right.
And Kansas City, after Rashee Rice did that dumb-ish racing on freeway, crashing Lamborghinis and Corvette, him and his friends, they all on camera. Y'all need a damn receiver.
Trey Lindell, what do they need, man?
They need a damn receiver. Because
what's up with your boys, man?
after Commish get a hold of him, he gonna sit out about 8 games of the whole season. The NFL is about protecting the shield.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't do something like that coming off of what happened with Riggs, man. I think the NFL has kind of set a standard for what's expected of you, and so once it isn't necessarily about the accident happening, but it was his actions after the accident as well.
Well, when in the state of Texas, leaving the scene of an accident, failure to render aid, that's a felony.
Yeah. So that's what's going to be what sits him down, I think.
Okay. Right. If y'all get Xavier Worthy, Xavier Worthy going to be a Raider. He's the next Cliff Branch. He's the next Cliff Branch. I don't care what you talk about.
Man.
He's the next Cliff Branch, Xavier Worthy.
Mahomes don't need no more weapons, man.
Nah, that's who I see Worthy going to, though, is Kansas City.
Man.
Nah, Worthy going to be a Raider. Worthy going second round to the Raiders, period.
Nah, I think Worthy's a first-round pick, man.
He said that's who we getting.
Let's bet a root beer on it, Big E.
I'm down with it.
That's what we getting. All right. Okay, cool, man. Let's go ahead.
Pat Mahomes like them Texas receivers, man.
Yeah, for real.
Be the perfect replacement for the old boy at SMU.
Right?
Yeah. But we know Rashee Rice ain't coming back.
That's
not after Goodell get a hold of him. It's over.
Perfect replacement.
Man, Worthy gonna be a Raider, and he gonna wear number 12. He gonna be a Raider. I'm telling you.
I don't see it.
It's gonna be 21 in reverse. Worthy gonna wear number 12. Trust. You heard it.
You gonna see.
Fellas, I said we go and end it with some NBA talk, man.
Go Lakers.
Of course. Of course, man. So yeah, we got so Boston is clearly the best team right now in the East, and then in the West we got those Timberwolves, but I don't see. Do y'all see those teams heading to the finals, or Minnesota, are they too young? Like, what's
Lakers Celtics?
What's y'all's take? Who's gonna make a deep run? You think?
Lakers Celtics in the finals. Lakers in 7.
Lakers in
I'm
7.
yeah, I'm not mad at the pick, Greasy. I'm not mad if we can somehow avoid them Nuggets.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Oh, we can play them without Murray. We're gonna be all right.
Playing without Murray, we're gonna be straight.
Yeah.
But yeah, Boston, I think, is a sure in the East. I think there's too many injuries plaguing some other key teams like Philadelphia, Cleveland, even New York now with Randall being out for the season and what's his name, Agunami or OG.
Oh yeah, cat. OG. Yeah.
He's supposed to be back for the playoffs, but we'll see what happens. But okay. I think it's Boston's to lose. I'm not a believer in Milwaukee. I think the Doc Rivers change is really going to show.
I got a surprise for you, Biggie.
What's that?
Doc Rivers' ass will be fired at the end of this year. But they ain't gonna do that. He gonna be fired. They gonna realize they made a big mistake.
I don't see how you fire a coach that was like 33-13 and then replace it and go 500.
And Doc up here struggling. He on struggle street.
Yeah.
Getting fired.
I see Dre over there talking about them Heat.
Ain't nobody worried about the Heat, man.
Yeah. Right. I mean,
the Heat gonna be competitive, but I think Boston.
They'll make the play-in game, but that's it.
I think Boston's just too good of a team in the East, so I think they should run away with it.
Right.
But the West is wide open. But I don't think anybody wants to see the Lakers in a 7-game series.
Lakers is 7.
Yeah, and they got the depth. They got they're starting to play with the chemistry, right? To where teams like Minnesota, I don't think can last in a 7-game series against them, right? Mm-hmm. OKC, I don't think can last in a 7-game series against them. So I like the Lakers because of the experience, right? I don't necessarily trust Darvin Ham fully.
Johnson.
But I think at the end of the day, they got enough to get it done. And as long as they don't, if they either can avoid Denver or play a wounded Denver, I think they for sure can make it to the finals.
Already.
Okay. Yeah, man. So in the East, I really think it's Boston's to lose. I agree with you as far as Milwaukee. Draylen Dell said Doc Rivers doesn't want to be there anyway. I mean, that's his opinion, but it kind of appears that there's some sort of some sort of chemistry issue with them. But I don't know. And as far as the West, I kind of agree with you guys as far as the Lakers. I mean, they're so up and down, but like I agree you don't want to play them. You don't want to play them in a 7-game series. You want to take them out immediately. You don't want them to hang around. But it's so hard to pick one team.
No, it ain't juice.
It is. It really is, man. In today's NBA. But I can't really say who as far as the West, who's going to win the West. But I do got Boston. I do got Boston winning the East. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that West is just wide open, man. It's just
wide
too many teams are hooping, right?
Right. Yeah.
I just don't trust the youth of Minnesota and OKC. Okay. I think Denver can do it if they're healthy, and they'll go back to the chip. That's really the only people that I can see, only team that I can see stopping the Lakers. And then Clippers, I'm already questioning whether or not they're going to be healthy enough to even stay in the series, right?
Right.
Dallas could maybe do something. I think Kyrie in the playoffs is going to be special.
Yeah. Totally agree.
I think Kyrie in the playoffs is going to be special. I think Luka is going to be special, right? So Dallas is probably another one of those teams that I don't want to see in a 7-game series. But I think the Lakers can take a Dallas more so than they could take a Denver, So
okay, yeah. Draylen Dell says this has to be on Giannis though. They should have never gotten rid of Griffin nor Drew Holiday. I totally agree with that. Drew Holiday, they
Mhm.
miss him. Giannis backed them into a corner by trying to win right away.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. You losing Drew Holiday, it just
You don't.
as great as Damian Lillard is. I just think when it comes to the chemistry and the defense, they can't defend anyone now.
Some players are the glue,
Yeah.
and Holiday was the glue for the Bucks team. Right. When
Okay.
Holiday was on the court, good things were going to happen. You know. And he
Right.
played defense. He can always shut down anybody who's on the perimeter. You can put him. He was your best defender, and he
Right.
made everybody else's job so much easier.
Totally agree.
You know, Dame
Yeah.
Lillard, he's a phenomenal talent, great shooter. You know, one of the best clutch shooters in the game. But
Mhm.
that's not what they were missing, right? It wasn't that they weren't hitting shots, right? Because Holiday could hit big shots in the clutch. Middleton could
Right.
hit big
He
shots in the
could.
clutch.
Yeah.
You know, so that wasn't an element of their game that they were missing. So,
Uh,
but what they gave up for it in exchange is just it hasn't proved worth it.
totally agree, man.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, y'all, when nature calls. When nature calls, you got to go, gotta go, gotta go.
Yeah.
Woo.
Hey, real quick though, what y'all think about the Bronny? Because I seen Dre post.
Oh
that
yeah. He should stay. He should stay in school. He shouldn't go to the draft. He's not ready.
Stay all 4 years, Bronny.
I say 3.
Come out of
I
that
say
thing
3.
early.
3 years.
But-
Stay- yeah.
But here's why I think it's not a bad move. I think this is going to be like one of the weakest NBA drafts in a long time.
Oh,
So,
Okay.
so it's an opportunity for him to get into the right situation, and I think that's ultimately why he made the decision. But he's not getting an agent, so he's going to be in the transfer portal as well. So if he decides that his stock isn't growing enough for him to go in the first round, which is what I think is what they want to see, then he'll probably back out and go play college ball for another year.
Okay.
Need to make it all 4 years. Say that.
Right.
Come on.
I think Bronny going to be a decent 3-and-D guy in the league. Though.
6th man of the year award.
I even think 7th, 8th in the rotation. I mean, nobody's expecting him to be his dad.
No, he ain't gonna be his dad. He ain't gonna be his
Like
dad.
Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson's son ain't having a cat.
Ain't happening.
Fellas, it's a wrap, man.
Yes, sir. Good
You know
getting
what?
on with y'all boys, man.
I know it's been a while, man, but I'm glad we was able to get back on. Shout out to King Dre. Hope everything is all right, man. Doc, the producer.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. Hope everything's all right with you as well. Guys, I appreciate y'all getting on. Just Know It Sports Show. Every Friday night, 8 p.m.
Getting it in.
Yes, sir.
Y'all take it easy.
Yeah.